Hi guys, welcome back to my Let's Play Xcom Enemy Unknown very badly. This is part 6. In the previous episode, basically everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I've actually started to recover a little bit, but I've had a run of bad missions. I've lost a lot of men. I'm really struggling for resources, and research and production seems to have stalled. So hopefully we are going to be able to push forwards and get ourselves out of the situation that I'm in. A lot of the countries are starting to get panic at the moment, but we haven't lost anybody yet. But we are only at the end of the first month, so that is quite bad. But we shall push on to mission control and see what gets thrown our way. So that's our experimental warfare project. So as we continued our research into the alien weapons fragments and the other materials recovered from the field, we've come to realise how the aliens managed to make these substances work in conjunction with one another. While reducing the size of these components is often a challenge in itself, we decided to focus our initial efforts on weapons more suited to deployment on our interceptors. This cannon was designed to concentrate energy within a small target area and should be capable of punching through the armoured hulls of the alien craft. In addition, we've also passed a number of interesting conceptual designs onto the engineering team. Dr. Shen seems confident that given the appropriate resources and testing facility, he can bring many of these concepts to life. So now we can build the foundry, which is used for R&D on these kind of weapons, and we can build the Phoenix cannon for our interceptors, which we can't really afford to do at the moment. So what we're going to do here, everything is so slow because we have so few scientists, so let's just do a sectoid autopsy.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Okay, so we'll let them get on with that. I don't think I have the resources to actually build a foundry or an officer training school, but I am going to see, I could build something there. I think that will be my officer training school, which is where it normally is anyway. So I can't really start anything until my satellite uplink is finished. That's a power generator. That will probably end up being another power generator, so I may as well excavate it there. And I'm probably going to have maybe a science lab and maybe a workshop there, so might as well get them excavating. Well, we now have our power generator, which will help us in building new facilities. We will need a couple of these though.
Complete.
We're going to have to wait 3 days for that one to be dug out though. Back to the geoscape. Okay, alien abduction.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
So we have Hong Kong, China, Glasgow in the UK, and we also have Mexico now. Difficult, moderate, and very difficult. Well, I don't want to make it easy. So we've got right, let's just have a look back at the situation room.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum
So
capacity. Additional
if we
uplink
fail
required.
Mexico, we will get panic in North America, which isn't really going to affect Canada, but we will struggle with the United States. But we will also increase panic in Russia, Germany, France, the UK, China, India, Australia. Such a tricky one. India is the closest to being at full panic, so Asia is probably the way to go. and of course it's the hardest. But worth it if I can pull it off, because I would get a assault class at sergeant level. Let's give it a go. Let's see what we can do. So we've got our assault, we've got 2 support. So again, I'll just do my usual thing of changing the armor colour. Now I could give her a medikit, but at the moment grenades are proving more useful. He doesn't really have any skills. Let me just double check that there isn't anybody available who is better suited. There is not. Everyone else is a rookie. Okay. Hopefully this will go a little bit better than some of the previous missions.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
We're heading into China for the next operation. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
So this is a Chinese rooftop mission.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike One is awaiting
Quite a
drop
small,
flares.
pokey
Copy
little
that,
map.
Big Sky. Strike One is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
But there are a lot of vantage points. Now just double check before I start. Yes, it is still on normal. Okay, it's not screwed me over this time. Now I am going to use the absolute maximum of caution on this mission, because it says it's very difficult and I do not want to be losing people. I cannot afford to lose people. So I am going to edge forwards a few squares at a time. I am going to keep people in cover. I am going to end every turn on Overwatch as much as I can.
Look sharp, enemies rolling up.
There we go. And they've all gone in different directions, which is a bit of a pain, because that makes grenades rather useless. I'm going to move him forwards just so that I've got 2 people on Overwatch over there. Can't actually see them. So I'm going to put everybody on Overwatch. Hopefully we can take those 3 guys out. In fact, I'm going to dump a smoke grenade here, just to be sure. She's right at the back anyway, so chances are even on Overwatch she wouldn't have had the range or line of sight to get them.
Enemy in sight.
Now hopefully I can take them out before we cover any more. However, with the quality of the aim of my soldiers, this may be difficult. So this is actually another 2. So they've made their move and now they get their free move. But at least one of them's dead. There's another one over there hiding behind the corner as well. Okay, so you can actually see 2. You've got a 50% chance to hit either of them, really, so I think you should have a pot shot at that one up there. Good shot. That's the sort of aim we need in Xcom. And you can see 1, you have a 48% chance to hit, but with a grenade it's significantly higher. Whoop, wobbly camera. Hopefully that should get it. And indeed it does. You can't see the guy around there, so I think we'll have a look at you, see what you can do. 25% chance to hit him or him. So I think I'm actually... No, do you know what? I was given grenades for a reason.
Eat this.
And they work so well. Going to move you forwards a little. Ah. So that's actually another 2. They get their free move. but you are in cover. I'm going to put you on Overwatch. Now that's good. They didn't appear to make any real moves. 50% chance to hit. Why not? And we did hit. Unfortunately, we didn't do a lot of damage. So, let's move you forwards a little too. Reaction fire from Thin Man. It is a hit. Luckily it wasn't fatal. But I will be taking my revenge. Now there is still another one up there, so I've got to be careful. I've also got a feeling that there's another one behind here somewhere, so I'm going to move him forwards to full cover. Yeah, there is one there. Only a 20% chance to hit, so I'm just going to stick him in Overwatch. He's in full cover. He should be safe. And I'm going to move her up. Again, pop her into Overwatch. And the ball's in their court now. Interesting, so he's deciding not to do anything. Now I could climb up here, but it's risky because I can't see what is up there. Height advantage would be useful. Now I could also run and gun. I don't know if there's any more around here though, so I need to be really careful. Is it worth taking the risk?
Going in for the kill.
Because I just don't know how many more of them there are. But that's full cover. So I think I'm going to dash to here. Because of course climbing up the ladder, running across the container and jumping down is much quicker than running around it. Now I'm in full cover with a 76% chance to hit.
Start keeping score.
So yeah, that was worth it. Can't see where the other guy is. Again, I really want to be careful. I don't want to push too far and find myself facing another group. So I'm going to move forwards a little bit. Right, he doesn't see anything, so I'm going to keep him on Overwatch. I am going... What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? Well, we're fairly certain this side's clear now. So, I think I'll move her up here. She won't really get to take any shots on this occasion. But it gives a line of sight over there. And you... I think we'll move here. So we're in full cover. Put everybody on Overwatch. And he breaks cover.
They're trying to pull back.
Interesting. Now he's not on Overwatch, so I'm going to move here. Only a 48% chance to hit even though I'm that close, but let's try it. And I missed.
Missed the target.
30% chance to hit. And missed. You can't even see him. Can't get up on the roof quick enough. Is it worth the risk trying to run up there onto that roof? Because I don't know what's going to be up there, which is always the problem. So I think I'm going to run him here, put him in this corner. Put him on Overwatch for what good it will do. Now you have a 51% chance. I'm going to take it. Once again, only 2 damage. Now what's he going to try and do? Is he going to try and take a shot at me? Or is he just going to run and hide? just going to run and hide. That will give me some cover. He's now flanked. This should give me a good percentage to hit. Indeed it does.
Enemy destroyed. Need a
However,
resupply.
not the end of the mission. So, I think I'm going to keep her up here because that is a good little vantage point. So we'll go on Overwatch. I am going to move him to the base of this ladder, ready to make a move up on his next turn. Might as well reload, the Overwatch is pointless there. What can I do with you? Not much. So I might as well reload because you don't have much ammo. So the aliens turn uneventful. Oh, it's getting tense now. It's getting tense. Let's move you up there into full cover. It is dashing. And I'm going to move you forwards to there. And might as well reload you because you don't actually have any ammo. And I think I'm going to move you up as well. There's either going to be one alien left or one small group of aliens. Aha. Well, at least we know what direction they're in. Don't want to use him to push forwards because he's already on limited health. It might be nice getting up there and using the height advantage if I can. So I'm going to put him there ready for his next turn. And I'm going to push forwards this way, sticking behind the cover as much as I can. Put everybody on Overwatch who can go. You've still got both of your moves. I think we'll move you to there. Just to try and uncover a little bit more of the map. And let's pop our assault guy up here into cover. Okay, doesn't seem too bad. At least I should have the height advantage. This is the theory I'm working on. I know roughly where the aliens are going to be. And I'm just doing my best to surround their position. So their turn. Ah, there they are.
To say the least. It's hard to differentiate where the organic material ends and the machine begins.
It's not going to win any beauty contests, that's for sure.
So unfortunately, we now have floaters to deal with.
Taking fire over here!
Now a height advantage isn't too useful against these guys as they can actually fly. But on the other hand, I do have a height advantage. 68, 84, 56. Well, that should be a no-brainer, really. One down. What can you see? 50%, 50%. Let's just check what other people have got first. That could be problematic, but what I could do, and I appreciate that I've just clicked into completely a bad cover position there, is I can at least take that one out. Well, no, what? I can't because it won't do enough damage. Will destroy his cover though.
Batter up.
Or some of it. 30%, 50%. Can I move to a better position and still get a shot? %, 50%. So the answer to that is no. I'm going to take it anyway. Sometimes the odds do work in your favour. Not often, but sometimes. Now you can actually see the other guy. 45% chance. That's not terrible. His turn. What will he do? He's going to take a shot at him, which is good because he's missed. Very good for me. 56% chance. Let's take it. And hopefully,
All mission objectives completed.
Mission complete. So brilliant, that's been one of the more successful missions we've had. 10 alien kills and 0 operatives lost. I think we sustained a little bit of damage in there, but nothing terrible. Yeah, so somebody did get wounded, but not terrible. So we have another sniper now, at least. And our support guy's now been promoted now. The ability to move 3 additional tiles, or the ability to fire a reaction shot when the enemy fires as opposed to when the enemy moves. Difficult choices. Very good for medics to be able to clear the map quicker, to be honest. But reaction shots do take aliens out. So that's where I'm going to go. So, got a few more bits and pieces there. Nothing exciting. We can build laboratories now. Panics increased in North America and Europe, but in China decreased by 2.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Let's just have a little look and see how things stand. A lot of orange popping up now. So we really need to do something about that as quick as possible. Nothing here we can sell. And let's just look at our soldiers. Who have we got? So, did I actually promote this person? Ah, no, there we go. Oh, right, this is the soldier that we actually got for completing the mission. So we've actually got a new guy here who is Assault. So 5 defense per enemy in sight, or 10% crit chance per enemy in sight. I think we'll go for the crit chance. And lightning reflexes again. So now we have another assault. Could still do with a heavy, to be honest. Let's find something really bright and standoutish. There we go. So yeah, I'm still a little bit short. I've got 2 assault now, 2 support. I lost my sniper. Oh, I do have another one though, but he's wounded. He's laid up. But still no heavy. And I do love rockets. I really need to get a heavy as soon as possible. Let's have a quick look at the memorial. We have lost a few there, haven't we? 7 soldiers. 7 soldiers lost so far. And some of them with only a kill to their name. Oh dear. Well, not to worry. I'm confident now that I might be able to pull something back from this. And hopefully we'll get a few more missions like that, and we will be able to get our squad skills up. And I think the next thing on the list is to...
The more I don't want to see. That twisted hulk of flesh and metal, driven by the alien technology. Can we still call that life? We have to keep moving forward with the project, but the thought of treading the same path as the aliens is troubling. What if they were like us once? Are we just part of a continuing cycle? If this is a glimpse of our future, I want no part of it.
Okay, Dr. Shen getting a little bit worried there. So yeah, I need to build my officer training school really. I can actually build it if I had sufficient funds. 125. Can I sell something? Really shouldn't sell weapon fragments. Shouldn't sell those either. No. I think that's something that I'm going to have to do a few more missions before I can build that. But there we go. That was actually an example of a relatively successful mission. Still a fail on the whole of the way things are going, but definitely an improvement on previous episodes. So once again, thank you for joining me on my Let's Fail XCOM Enemy Unknown, and I will see you next time.